This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I want to go over a follow-up to the Pitt vs. Jolie custody court battle. It's called Angelina Jolie claims 3 of her children wanted to testify against Brad Pitt in their bitter custody battle, court documents reveal. And then they start by pretty much explaining all the basics, how many kids they have together, which is quite a few, with various names that I'll probably screw up if I try to read them. And then they go on to say, in a December 2020 court document reviewed by Us Weekly, Jolie's legal team said that 3 of the children have asked to testify in the ongoing custody proceedings. I've got mixed feelings on that, but let's just say this. Kids definitely see the world through a different point of view than adults do. They don't understand the stresses and they don't understand the complexities of what makes adults make certain decisions. For example, financial issues, they don't understand at all. Like, I've got a home loan, I've got bills, we've got all kind of financial issues that cause stress, and my kids see and consider none of that, let alone complex feelings adults have about the relationship. So if you get my drift, the one thing I know is kids are not seeing things in the same way that adults are seeing them. They also say that Angelina Jolie tried to get the judge disqualified, which I find in some cases, maybe if it's really a judge, like Judge Nicol in the UK with the Johnny Depp case, that is not good, you could get him out. But if it's just a random judge, or if it's a way to kind of delay the case, it seems like kind of a shady move. So she said that the judge was compromised because of ongoing business and professional relationships with one of Pitt's lawyers. Well, if that's the case, sorry to go off track for a second, that means Angelina Jolie should think that Judge Nicol on the UK case with Depp vs. Heard should have been out, immediately, because he had a ton of relations with a ton of people that Amber's team knew. So, let's just say in that case that Angelina Jolie should be justice for Johnny there. Okay, let's keep going, not to get into that too much. The children whose custody is at issue are old enough to understand what is going on. Jolie's lawyer said the trial is necessarily going to impact them emotionally. I don't know, man. I don't think you even fully understand the value of a dollar, having a family, relationships until you're out on your own. I mean, I'm sure some people progress and grow up faster than others, but in my case, and I just think for most of my friends and people I know, it really takes going out on your own, paying your own bills, and dating or starting your own family to really understand what's going on. To make any of the children endure what may be a futile and void proceeding is beyond unjustified. It is cruel. I don't know if making kids sit through court is cruel. It's not a great thing. It's very boring for kids. Not sure if I'd say cruel, though. They also go on to say, because of that particular judge, who I think is named Olderkirk, if I'm saying that correctly, that it wasn't a fair trial. Well, I mean, we need a little bit more evidence in these articles. Maybe it's out there, but I'm not seeing it in the bigger articles about what the details are on why it wasn't fair. From what I see, it seemed pretty fair. And the whole concept of Brad Pitt getting to share custody seems pretty fair in the first place. They also blame Brad Pitt for being abusive toward Maddox on a flight from France to Los Angeles. They also go on to mention that the award-winning actor faced no charges in connection with the incident amid probes from the FBI and social services. And I guess if Brad Pitt was really physically abusive towards his son, there would be some bruises, there would be some evidence, And if the son was on Angelina Jolie's side, it seems like they'd probably bring that evidence right to the police. Like I always say about the victims that allege that Johnny Depp or even Marilyn Manson abused them. Like, wouldn't some of those women go to police immediately with evidence? Same thing with Amber Heard. Wouldn't she go to the doctor for a medical report? Police for, some evidence? Anyway, you guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Consider subscribing, doing Depp vs. Heard, pop culture, following this case when it comes up, little Meghan Markle, whatever's interesting in celebrity news. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.